up, everyone? Is this working? Yeah, it is. Let's go. What's up? What's going on? How is everyone? I'm trying to make sure everything's set up properly. Hold on. Alright, let's try it now. Testing. Alright, testing one more time. Just one more test. Alright, I think this right here should be good. Yep. Alright, we're good. What the fuck is up, guys? It has been so long since I streamed. It's been so long since I streamed. But here we are. We're live. We got about an hour, so sit down and relax. I guess we're gonna talk about shit. I don't know. It's gonna be nuts, guys. It's gonna be absolutely insane. For the next hour, we just got an hour to wait, and then Kenobi, because they're releasing it early. You know what? Why don't we take you? We'll show you the sneak peek of the show. We'll show you the trailer. I'll talk about Star Wars Celebration, what I thought about the events. Let's do this. Huh. It's not showing. Alright, hold on. We're gonna fix this. There I do. Did they actually? Yeah, they did. Okay, hold on. We'll do it from YouTube then. Sorry, slight malfunctions, guys.
They're coming. Stay hidden, or we will not survive.
Leave us alone.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father? You still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places. I want every lowlife and bounty hunter to squeeze him. You can't run all we want! You can't escape him!
Dude, I can't fucking wait! Dude, this is gonna be so fucking epic. I swear to God, this is gonna be like the best show we've had in a long time. I'm gonna make sure Discord properly displays Disney Plus because a friend of mine wants to watch it with me. So just give me 1 second. We're gonna mute the video because I don't want you guys to have to hear it again. Oh my god, audio input capture was already muted. Wait. No, we're good. I had my mic. That's a second mic, I don't need that. Remove. There we go. Alright, let me see if this works. No, it does not. Son of a bitch.
They're coming. Stay hidden. Or we will
Yeah,
not
even...
survive.
Damn, I'm gonna have to figure something out then. Okay, slight problem. Alright, hi. Nobody can hear you yet because I have the audio muted because I already showed them the trailer. But we're going to use the Obi-Wan trailer as proof of concept of what I'm talking about. So this is my screen. It's playing right now. The trailer. Nothing is showing up on the screen.
They're coming.
And I even tried
Stay hidden.
to do my whole screen,
Or we will not survive.
and it shows this.
Stays black.
Leave us alone.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Yeah,
I
I saw the same thing when Jay tried to stream a series of his off of I don't know, another website. I think he ended up just finding some other website to stream it off. Obviously, if it's brand new, it might not be on any other website for now.
I'm your host, Larry. So the first thing you're going to need to do to get this working is you're going to need to go into your user settings, and you need to go down to advanced, and you need to make sure that hardware acceleration is disabled inside of Discord. The next thing you need to do is go to activity status, and then you're going to need to add a new game to your activity status. This is important because without this step, we're not going to be able to get audio when we try to stream to our friends. So we're actually going to add Google Chrome to our activities list. And if you want to display this to everybody, it's completely up to you. I usually leave mine disabled. And then that's all we need to change in user settings. So when we have Google Chrome added, it shows up as a game down here in the lower left-hand corner. So we can stream Google Chrome directly, which means we can capture the audio. Now if we jump into this to the little voice channel here and we stream Google Chrome, it will show up as, you know, we've got the Mandalorian and we've got sound, but if we click on continue and we start to play it, you obviously can't see this in my
I'm sorry,
OBS recording.
everyone's listening to that, and nobody needs to be listening to that. I'm streaming. Also, you're like really quiet, dude. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me turn hardware. Okay, it's off. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna finish the YouTube video first, just in case. Where was I at? I can't do anything. I have to force quit Opera. It crashed completely. Okay. Let's switch it over to GX Corner. Go live. Video player Disney Plus. It works! I got it working. Can you see it? Let's go! That means I can show this to you now. Yes. Alright guys, so we've got about 40-ish minutes until the show starts. Now, I'm obviously not allowed to show the episodes on stream, but I will be reacting to things live as they happen. So if you want to watch it with me, y'all at home on the stream, you're going to want to start it whenever I say I'm starting it, which will be at exactly midnight EST. I'm using my sister's Disney Plus because I don't actually have it. Alright, now I can unmute you, and me and you can talk to everyone at home for the next 40 minutes. So what are your thoughts on, so Salem, did you watch Star Wars Celebration?
Nope. Honestly, I just got on.
Okay, well,
Walk me through it.
They showed the first, within 3 minutes of the event starting, and I'm talking less than 3 minutes of the event starting, they showed off the new trailer for Andor. From, he was in Rogue One, and he's getting his own show that takes place 5 years before Rogue One started. They talked about Clone Wars and how Season 7 came out, because Ashley Eckstein came on stage, and she usually, whenever new Clone Wars and Rebel stuff would come out, she'd go talk to fans, and, like, go to press conferences, and she'd go to, like, Comic-Cons, but because of lockdown, this is the first time she's been able to talk to any one of the fans since Clone Wars Season 7 came out. So she went up on stage and talked about how much she absolutely loved doing Season 7. She then talked about how difficult times were in the world, and you know, how she's doing this whole Star Wars series based on mental health and blah blah blah. And I mean, that was kind of cool. She talked about her own clothing line that is entirely Star Wars based. She's got Han Solo and Princess Leia jackets, Ahsoka shirts that and this is all stuff she made that she's selling, and they're letting her do it because let's see, the guys from the High Republic came on stage and talked about the High Republic for a while. We got a new trailer for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. It's almost identical to the old ones, but it's a little bit longer. We got a new we got the guys to come up and talk about Galaxy's Edge for a little while. They talked about a new show that's not even Star Wars, but it's being made by Lucasfilm called starts with a W. I can't remember. Willow, that's it. They talked about Willow for a little while. They talked about... Then we had Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor come on stage, and the fans wouldn't let them speak because they were cheering so loud.
Yeah, I can well imagine. Honestly, I'd probably be cheering myself.
They talked about Kenobi. Then we had the actor for the new Inquisitor and the Grand Inquisitor come on stage and talk about Kenobi for a bit. We've been told that Lego has a panel tomorrow, and that there's way more in store for us tomorrow. Dave Filoni came on stage and talked about all the little Easter eggs. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau came on stage together and talked about the little Easter eggs they'd throw into their episodes and shit. And I did not know this, but apparently Dave Filoni's from Pittsburgh. Oh, hi, CT. So Dave Filoni, I'm streaming, by the way, so everybody can hear you. So Dave Filoni was like,
Hello.
for all of my friends and all the viewers that live in Pittsburgh, every project I've ever worked on has references to the Steelers and the Penguins. So if you can find it, there you go. Then they talked about, they talked about Andor a lot because it's the new show that's coming out. They talked about the Bad Batch and the Book of Boba Fett. We have a release date for The Mandalorian Season 3. Hold on. And a trailer leaked, but I'm not going to talk about it because it's probably coming out tomorrow. February 2023. Ahsoka is coming out in 2023 as well. What else? Trying to think about other things they talked about.
Going on this next year?
Yep. They announced like an hour ago that Kenobi is launching early. So instead of being at 3 o'clock in the morning to my time, it's in like less than 20 minutes. Both episodes, episode 1 and 2. Let's see. They talked about Solo for a little bit. Kathleen Kennedy came on stage and talked about Solo for a little bit. I'm trying to think. I was watching it while I was at work, so I missed a few things. Apparently Harrison Ford is there. Which is surprising because the last time he talked about Star Wars, his exact quote was, "I don't know what the fuck a Force Ghost is, and I don't care." Because he really does not like He really like has a history of not liking Star Wars.
Hey, everyone likes them.
They talked about the new Indiana Jones movie that's going to be coming out, because this wasn't just Star Wars Celebration, although it was called Star Wars Celebration. They talked about other Lucasfilm products. So Willow and Indiana Jones were also talked about, although Harrison Ford didn't come on stage when talking about Indiana Jones, so it makes me think he's going to actually be talking tomorrow. Lego and EA are supposed to be tomorrow. Saturday, we're going to be getting the guys from Aspire Media to talk about KOTOR remake, and I think the other Star Wars game. The other Star Wars game was talked about at the end of the press conference today. Star Wars Battles or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. It's going to be on Switch and mobile, and it's like a third-person shooter. That's about all they talked about. They kind of ran out of things to talk about after a little bit. So what they did was before they replayed the first hour to 2 hours of the show before finally coming back to talk about Kenobi. So there was like a big, like the show is 5 hours long, but only 4 hours was new shit, because at about 3 hours they played the first out. They said we'll be right back after this break, and then played the first hour of the show again.
Break too.
Then they came back, had Hayden Christensen and Ewan come on stage, and they talked about Kenobi and a few other things. It was really good, honestly. I can't wait to see what tomorrow has in store. We heard rumors that EA's panel will be talking about Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, which was originally what I was going to play before Kenobi, because I thought it would be launching at 3 a.m. So I was just going to start my stream at like 11, play either Battlefront 2 or Jedi Fallen Order until like 2:50 and then get off. But now that it's launching at midnight, I'm going to be watching Kenobi first, then switching over to a video game, Star Wars based, so you guys get to see that. You guys don't get to watch the episode. I've already reiterated I am not showing the episode on stream. I will just be reacting to things that happen. Because I really don't want to get fucked by Disney. Like, really don't want to get fucked by Disney. What else? I'm trying to think of a few other things they mentioned. Oh, Ian McDiarmid came out and talked for like 20 minutes. That was cool shit. He talked about his experiences with Star Wars, his experience in his childhood with always wanting to be an actor, and then he answered fan questions.
Always being the worst guy.
He said that he enjoys playing the villains more than the heroes. Which, that's accurate for Ian McDiarmid. They talked about Christopher Lee. Obviously, he can't be there. He's kind of dead. Rest in peace. They talked about him for a little bit, about his performance. Tomorrow is the anniversary of Attack of the Clones, so they're bringing out the kid who played Boba Fett to come on the stage.
What was that?
Hold on.
I don't quite remember the name of that.
Daniel Logan. It was Daniel Logan. He's coming out on stage tomorrow to talk about his experience working alongside Tamara Morrison, and you know, why is the stream paused? There it is. His experience working on Attack of the Clones and whatnot. They talked about their new line of merchandise. They have a bunch of new figures and shit. They're bringing back the Kenner figures. They partnered with Hasbro, who talked to whoever the fuck owns the copyright for Kenner at this point in time, and they're bringing the exact Kenner figures from the 70s, 80s, and 90s back.
I mean, are these gonna be like new editions or something?
They're gonna be new editions, and they're gonna be made by Hasbro, not Kenner. But they're gonna have the original Kenner box design, the original stuff on the back. Like, they're gonna look like authentic, but obviously they'll say Hasbro instead of Kenner.
Right.
It's gonna be awesome. I have a few extremely rare Kenner figures that my dad gave me. I can't show them because they're in the shed, but I can show this one. I guess I'll turn my camera on for. I guess I'll turn my second camera on for you guys because my first one's already in use, and you can only use it in one place. But it's okay. I have two. This is an official Bespin Luke Skywalker Kenner figure from when the movie actually launched. You can spin them on the inside. I got a bunch more, but this is the only Kenner product I have in my display at the moment because the rest are in storage. It's not in the greatest of it's not in the greatest shape. There's a hole in the top of it, and the cardboard keeps falling down. But
So
it's a really
back in turns, right?
1997. The copyright says 1997, so it was probably made. It was definitely made after the movie came out, but. It was made about 17 years after the movie came out, which doesn't seems like a long period of time, but you have to figure Star Wars: A New Hope has been out for, I want to say, over 40 years at this point. My dad was born in 79. He's 43, I believe. So, 45 years. A New Hope has been out for 45 years. So for this to have been made 17 years after Empire Strikes Back came out, that's not really that long. Oof. This one goes back up in the collection. I also have an Unleashed Darth Vader, but that's Hasbro. I'm not going to bring it down. Hasbro is re-releasing the original Star Wars toys. This is what they look like, guys. This is what they look like. And this. Basically, what's gonna end up happening is Hasbro is making them, but they're gonna be exact replicas of the originals. They announced that at Celebration. So, like, look at that. That's what the original box looked like, but this is exactly what the new one's gonna look like too. It's for the 40th anniversary of the figures, I think. I think that's really cool, to be honest. That's not a real toy. Kenner never made a Mandalorian pack. That didn't even exist back then. But like this was a Kenner figure. They're re-releasing them under the Hasbro, but it's going to be exactly the same as the original ones. So just so you two know, the audience can hear you at the moment, but as soon as I start the episode, they will no longer be able to hear you because I have to turn off audio from my computer, but keep my microphone on. So you guys will be able to watch the show. Nobody will be able to hear you or the show until both episodes are over.
Sounds fine.
I cannot display the show on Twitch. Disney will literally, like, fuck me. But, yeah, so, what are you guys' thoughts on everything that's been announced? Andor looks really good. I can show that trailer if you guys would like to see it.
Talking
Okay.
about the trailer for Andor?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I haven't seen it. I'll see it.
Alright, bet.
Andor is
He's
one of
from
the guys from Rogue One. right?
Rogue One, yes. Alright, you ready, Salem?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's frozen. There we go. This was the first thing they showed off at Celebration.
They're so proud of themselves. So fat and satisfied.
They're everywhere. They're watching me now.
Soon enough, these days will end. There will be no rules going forward.
People are standing That's what a reckoning sounds like.
I want to analyze that real quickly because I think everybody here missed something. Hold on. I want to set up a timer. Give me 1 second. I think I had one set up at some point. No, I won't worry about it. That's fine. I know what time it starts. But I want to analyze something that all of you may have missed that I didn't. Let's go back to that Andor trailer. Ready for this? I think it's right here. Those aren't blasters, my friend. Those aren't blasters. That's not a blaster. That's a slug thrower. An actual gun.
Very cool.
This is the first time we've ever seen, assuming that this is what I think it is, the only reason that I think it's a slug thrower is because it looks exactly like an AK-47. This is the first... Slug throwers in Star Wars are a canonical thing. They're essentially what we have as real guns. They're standard bullets. They're metal. This'll be... If this is what I think it is, and these aren't just blasters made to look like AKs, this'll be the first time in live action we won't ever see a slug thrower. To my knowledge.
Sounds about right.
I'm trying to find the second scene where they show them, because they show them twice. I think it's further on down the line. Right here. Look! Look! You can't tell me! That is not a magazine! You can't tell me those aren't magazines for standard rifle ammunition. That's not a... Those aren't blasters. Those are standard assault rifles. We got slug throwers in live action.
Now it's just a matter of wondering if Disney's gonna go for you know the visual how do you say the damage, you know?
Well, Stormtrooper, most armor in the Star Wars universe is completely resistant to slug throwers, so I honestly doubt it's gonna do much. I'm assuming that they have
I mean, if those particular weapons are being used on your run of the mill guys like these guys that we're seeing already,
the reason
I'm sure it's gonna look bad.
slug throwers are extremely cheap. Like, they're the cheapest weapons you can have in the Star Wars universe because they're so ineffective. That's probably why they have them. It'd take about 12 shots to the same spot to even dent it in Stormtrooper armor, according to what we know in lore. The only thing they're good for is getting through lightsabers. Which effectively means they can actually damage the Inquisitors pretty easily with these things. Because essentially what happens is, it's the same thing that would happen if you did it with a standard 7.62 cartridge. When the bullet is fired and the Jedi deflects it with their lightsaber, it doesn't deflect. It melts the metal and the molten metal hits the Jedi. That is why these things are so useful against Jedi and Sith. Because when they go to deflect them with their lightsabers, it melts the bullet and the metal, the molten metal, gets all over them. I'm assuming these are going to be used against the Inquisitors. Or maybe it's just all they have.
Although, I kind of always semi-question it, because aren't lightsabers... Well, lightsabers aren't just, very hot blades. There's also a magnetic... They're contained by a magnetic stasis field.
Yeah, but
Which
it's
is why when lightsabers collide, they don't just slide.
Right, but lightsabers' magnetic fields are very extremely specific. Like, they don't work. Like, otherwise, any metal object would fly towards a lightsaber, right? They're extremely specific to magnetize the blade.
Mostly the thing I think about is that because it's not necessarily, it doesn't just deflect energy, it deflects kinetic force. Is at least how I understand.
All I know, I can't really answer that question.
How I would understand. We know that slug flows in old canon were a thing and were effective for this reason.
Yeah, that's all I know is that in Legends, that's what they use slug throwers for. And if that's what we're seeing right here, considering I can see the fucking bullets, I can actually see the individual rounds in there. If that's really what this is, and it's not just an editing mistake because they're using a prop AK, because that's literally a Krinkov AK right there. I know a lot about guns. That's an actual AK-47 he's got in his hand right there. If they're not just using an AK prop, and that's actually a slug thrower, that's definitely what they have to be used for. In fact, I think I could tell you that that's a 74U Krinkov parts kit. That's actually sad that I know exactly what kind of AK that is. But yeah, these look like slug throwers, which is, if that's the case, that would be absolutely incredible. And that's a blaster. That has to be a blaster right there. They could, however, these might not be slug throwers, because these bullets you see inside of here could actually be proton energy packs, which could give this weapon, if these aren't slug throwers, each one of those are worth like 1,000 shots. Which means he could just be carrying a magazine filled with proton charge packs in order to have like 7,000 or 8,000 shots in a blaster that small, if that is a blaster. That could also be the case. So, I'm not sure. Because while I can see the individual bullets in there, they look way bigger than an AK round would. So, either they're using completely fictional ammunition for this, which would make sense, or they're using proton charge packs, and those are actually blasters, and they're just using an AK prop. Both are likely. I'm hoping for slug throwers, just because they don't get enough love. But yeah, I figured that was interesting. The first time I saw it when I was watching Celebration, I did a double take, but I thought, I'm at work, I might have just missed that, I might not have seen it properly, but watching it again, here, I'm like, no, that's exactly what it looks like. That is exactly what it looks like. Also, we got...
That's the thing I didn't notice. That's the thing I didn't notice the first time watching the show that I picked up second time. This is like a musical cue with like metallic sounds that vaguely sounds like the Imperial March. No, wait.
No, whatever. I don't need socks anyway. We have 10 minutes, guys. Anything you want to say?
Just that I'm excited. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna be watching it so early, so definitely excited.
Obi-Wan is trending in the United States.
I can well imagine.
Wait, it is currently... It was number 1 a few seconds ago, but now it's not. What happened? Now it's number 9. I guess something happened. The NBA is trending. That makes sense. You know, Kenobi was number 1 30 seconds ago, and now it's NBA. Hi, Zad. Yeah, I figured that's what you'd say.
Cutie Zadoni.
Hey, Zad, what do you think about these...
are a bold one.
Hey, Zad, what do you think about them holding real guns in this scene? This is the Andor trailer, just came out today, but if you look right here and right there, those are actual AK-47 props. Which means that we were just discussing this. If I'm right, these are slug throwers. What do you mean, what do I mean? Oh, you responded before. Technically AK-74s, but AK-47 is easier to say. So I'm going to keep saying it. It's not like anyone would know the difference besides me anyway. I don't think it really matters as long as I'm in it. That's what truly matters. Ah, you're in the background. You see, you're right there in that tent. You're hard to see, but you're right there. Anyway, I'm being.
The cat is there?
Yeah. You see, the cat. Problem is the cat's all black, right? And that background's all black, but you can see him moving a little bit. So you know, they're like, here you go. Anyway, barring that, I'm very tiny. Yeah, you are. So we have 9 minutes, guys.
Time to get popcorn and everything, guys. Get your snacks.
I need to use the restroom.
That's fine.
Now's the time.
I'm gonna go get myself a drink. World sad. We're all gonna be watching it together. I'm gonna be streaming it in the Discord server. I'm also live streaming my reaction, but that's it. No, shh. I'm live streaming myself on Twitch, but the Twitch viewers are not going to be seeing the show because because I will get in trouble for copyright infringement if I stream the show on Twitch and get my Twitch channel deleted. So you'll just see my reactions, but everybody in Discord will see the show. I think that's fine. Well, I'm gonna go get me a drink. I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Alright, I'm back.
Good, we got 5 minutes to spare. So if you have anything you want to say for the next 5 minutes, say it, because everybody in here is getting muted across the stream once it starts, because I can't have audio playing. Unfortunately. If I could, I would, but that's how you get your Twitch channel terminated. I mean, if you want a quick way to get terminated. So if anybody has anything to say it now. Or say it after. I need your opinion. Speaking specifically to you, Salem, since you're here right now. We can do this 2 ways. We can watch episode 1, then talk about it, then watch episode 2 and talk about it, or just watch episode 1 and 2, then talk about them.
Honestly, I'll probably be getting off right after one. I'm not sure how long it'll last, but probably right after.
Episode 1, they're already out. I'm waiting for CT. They're released a few minutes early, but I'm waiting for CT. Episode 1's 56 minutes long. Episode 2 is 42.
Yeah, I'm thinking right after both episodes, I'm probably gonna head out now.
Always thought it comes out at midnight. No, Zad. That's midnight California time. Over here, it's 3 a.m. But they decided to release them early. Well, they're all based in California, so they go based off their time. It's been really weird when I was trying to keep up the Clone Wars while still going to school. That was like 2 years ago, but alright, come on, CT. Come on, CT. Come on, CT. I want to play this, but I don't want to do it before you get back. I'll give him 2 more minutes because it was supposed to come out at midnight and not 55. So I'll give him 2 more minutes and then I'm just gonna start it.
Yeah, sounds fair.
I got my sandwich. And then I'm gonna go watch it on my own. See you guys later. Bye, Zad. Come on, CT. Come on, CT. Come on, CT. Please hurry up. Please hurry up. Alright, I'm muting you guys right now. I'll still be able to hear you, but the stream won't. I'm gonna turn my own camera. No, I'll keep my camera on. Fuck it. You get to see my reaction to everything. I can't believe we're actually doing this right now. You can stay unmuted if you want, Salem. I just have the stream muted. Alright, let's go. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Are they really recapping episode 3 right now? Episode 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit. I have failed you. I should have known the Jedi were plotting to take over. You underestimate my power. Ugh. Vader. Here we go. I'm so excited! Order 66? This has to be the Inquisitors. I was right. No, they don't look that bad. The Grand Inquisitor looks like shit, but the rest are fine. I like the new one. That's interesting. Only one man's allowed to hunt for Kenobi, and it ain't you. I think it's dead. Fucking hell. Hey, it's him! This is like a job? What a fucking dickhead. Nice security system. This must be so boring for him. He doesn't even deny it. That's funny as hell. He doesn't even deny it. That's great. Oh, shit. I like the little jaw. figured he'd have nightmares about episode 3. Yeah, episode 1 and 2. It's little Luke. He's flying pod racer. I take it he does that often. Probably both. Happy to see Luke, but reminds him too much of Anakin. Huh. He bought that for them. Big mistake. Damn, that's a depressing outlook. Is that Alteron? That's so cool that we get to see this stuff. I guarantee that's Leia. Such a good life, I assume. That's funny. That's funny. That's a little droid. You know what? I'm assuming this series is how she knows Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because in episode 4, it seems like she already knows him. I do. I love that droid. She's the daughter of Anakin Skywalker. She took the droid back. That's great. Hey, who the fuck is that? shit, there's the line. Oh shit. It's an Inquisitor. She's very reckless. Oh shit. She's not wrong. Yeah, he does. Wow, infighting within the Empire. Dude, Owen has balls. He stands up to Inquisitor, he's like, I don't give a shit. How close she was to him. And who'd he do it for? Hey, North. But if he doesn't want him seeing Luke anyway... This is actually pretty damn good, I will say. That's cute. I don't know why they bring the whole family for things like this. No one else does anything but the main people involved. Why does everybody else need to be there? C-3PO! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! This kid is great, and she sounds just like Leia would. He's right. These scenes are nice. I love how even though... Oh, yeah. And the best part is, I don't want to be a senator. Then you'll probably be one of the best. Oh shit, here's that guy again. Oh fuck. I'm surprised she hasn't started showing force powers yet. Yeah, these guys are really bad. He hasn't had one gotten a call in a while. You know what? Maybe. Damn, Obi-Wan is really going into hiding mode, forsaking all of his previous Jedi training, whereas all the others aren't. Oh, they're back. Guaranteed. Oh no, someone's hanging. The kid? The Jedi, yeah, that's what I figured. I get this is Star Wars, but that's not where I thought they'd hang him from. Uh-oh. Who the fuck? Oh shit. What a fucking dick. Oh, yeah. Someone's coming with a lightsaber. Damn, we're not even... We still got 10 minutes left and a 45-minute episode after this. Because remember, episodes 1 and 2 came out together. What is he doing? Get out. Go outside. I got a damn mosquito in my fucking room. Like the big ones. Oh shit, there are two there. His and Anakin's. That was the plan all along. Son of a bitch. And she didn't see that. She didn't see his lightsaber. Wait, I wonder if he's gonna use both of them. That's episode 1. What did you think about episode 1? We're gonna play episode... Continue? Yeah? We're gonna continue. We're gonna watch episode 2 when I find this damn mosquito and kill it. And it's gone. Whatever. Fuck it. Part 2. Here we go. Oh yeah, he's not obviously a Jedi standing there in his robe or anything. That's a clone. Holy shit. It sounded like him. Had the right voice. Oh, damn. So it's just normal to be kidnapped around here and become somebody else. Oh? A Jedi. No, Mark. I'm currently live. Fuck off. We're watching Obi-Wan. He used the Force. He did use the Force. Don't ask what I'm doing. I caught a mosquito. Sorry for blocking the camera, guys. I'm suffocating this fucking thing. Yeah, he's scamming them. He smiled. No. You definitely can't trust him. I'm suffocating a mosquito at the moment. That's why my hand's over the camera. Oh, that was smart. He's a Zabrak. What'd you expect by grabbing him in the head? Nope. That was smart as shit. He got her. Now he's got to get out. And I guarantee he's going to run into her on the way out. Damn. They just basically told her to fuck off. She's worthless. Even though she's the one that got Kenobi. Fuck. Fucking thing. Die, you pathetic piece of shit. Die. Killed it. Took me over an hour to get it, but I killed it. Imperial credits. Oh shit. Everyone's looking for Kenobi now. Shut up. Bounty hunters. Oh shit. He's not even disguised. He dead ass looks like a Jedi. She wants him so bad, she'll disobey any order to get him. Oh, great. Oh god, she's going right to... Is she going right to who I think she's going to? Dude, you fought in a war. If you have the capability to deflect a lightsaber blast directly back at your opponent, how can you not shoot a blaster? He's gonna pull out his lightsaber, guaranteed. Do it. That's the first time he's used a force in years. Yes, I am watching it right now, Emuch, but I can't show you guys because that'll be a DMCA takedown. She's still trying to make her way to that rooftop. He's not even there anymore. She's going through his mind. Her father. She? Wait. He's talking of. Oh, I know he's talking about Satine. He's talking about Satine. Holy shit, he's talking about Satine. I didn't think they'd mention that at all. Do it. Do it, Obi-Wan. Activate that lightsaber. Please. Oh shit, he knows he survived. She knows? I didn't think anybody in the Empire knew except for, Tarkin. She stabbed the Grand Inquisitor. He can't die because he's alive in Rebels. This is really good. Holy shit, she stabbed the Grand Inquisitor in the chest with a lightsaber. But he can't be dead. So he's gonna fucking kill her. No. Oh shit. Holy fuck. That's insane. Nothing after the credits. Alright, so now everybody can hear you. CT, what'd you think?
I thought it was neat.
That's insane, dude. Okay, episode 1 was good. Part 1 was great, but part 2 was awesome.
Part 2 really ratcheted it up. It was great tension when all the bounty hunters were.
Oh, the bounty hunters were shooting after him, plus you had Rhea going after him, and then she mentions Anakin Skywalker was still alive, which I didn't think anybody knew in the Empire. I only thought a few people
Odds
knew.
are, if it's still a if it's like a secret or relative secret,
It's
she must be connected in some way.
or she read Obi-Wan's mind. Simple explanation. When she said Lord Vader would be pleased, he immediately thought of Anakin. She felt that and responded. Salem says, that Inquisitor must be special to know who Vader is. I mean, if she actually knew beforehand, that's insane. Nobody gets to know who Anakin Skywalker, that Anakin Skywalker's Vader. Anyone that does usually gets killed except for very few exceptions. Also, she's very lucky to be alive, says Deep. Well, Salem's gonna call for night, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, she's extremely lucky to be alive. That's insane. She's gonna be killed. Guarantee you the Grand Inquisitor will kill her. Because she's not in any of the other shows, which leads me to believe that either she's in the background or gone, because she's a brand new character for this show. She's not even in the comics anywhere. She was completely made for this show.
The fact that she's plus the fact that she's like, hey, the fact that she just like stabbed her superior.
Yeah, that's what makes me think that he's gonna kill her.
Either he's going to kill her or she's going to die. Either way, there's probably odds are the odds of survival ain't looking good.
No, no, definitely not. She signed her. Deep says she signed her death warrant the minute that she found out who Vader was. I think the Grand Inquisitor is going to have her killed, and she's going to have to fight Obi-Wan and the Empire at the same time.
Also, it turns out, the scammers of Jedi. He was just using magnets.
Yeah, the scammer is just using magnets. I mean, he didn't look like he was a Jedi, but at the very beginning, he got me for a second. He really did. But then the way he smiled
like,
and asked for credits, I
was suspicious. I was suspicious when he was using a mind trick over holocrons.
Nah, it's not impossible.
But it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Like, you need a lot of power in order. I think you need a lot of power in order to choke someone through a hollow communication device.
I think it was cool how he got himself.
I imagine if you're not looking at the guy, you don't know where he is precisely. So, I imagine that using the Force on someone requires you to know where they are. To have that kind of spatial awareness, either through knowledge or like an immense ability to sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible, right? Let's pretend he was a real Jedi for a second. If he would have known...
But the fact that he was using a Jedi mind trick over that phone, that had me going like, either this guy is one of the best Jedi mind trick users ever, or he's scamming.
The minute he smiled when asking for credits.
When they were paying him credits, I was like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah, scam. Yeah, the minute he smiled when he asked for those credits, I was like, yeah, fake. To be fair, even if you couldn't physically see him, if you memorized the route and the spot that the guy would be standing in at the time you called him, it's not impossible to use your Jedi abilities and force the mind trick to go to whoever is in the exact spot you memorized.
Maybe, but I imagine it would be very difficult to memorize, like, where exactly someone is.
I mean, unless
just by a phone call.
Well, I imagine if that were real, he would have done this multiple times already, and would have known.
But I would wonder if he ever actually been in the spot where the guy with the communication was.
Yeah.
Which would require bypassing security.
Yeah.
At least enough times where you gain familiarity.
Yeah. But he turned out to be fake
maybe
anyway.
it doesn't work the way I think it does.
It doesn't really matter. He turned out to be fake.
Either way, I don't think he was that good I wouldn't have thought him being that powerful Jedi. Jedi mind trick people over the phone.
Yeah, no.
Which, to my knowledge, has never, ever been done.
I can't determine whether or not that's been done before, but that's insane. Well, thank you for your time, CT. I'm gonna get off here. Probably play some video games.
I'll go ahead. I'll catch you later.
Alright, I'll see you, man. Bye.
Bye.
And we'll be right back, because I'm not sure if I'm going to actually play games Star Wars related or if we're just going to talk to Mark, so...